Well, hello and welcome again to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. Thank you, whether you're a first timer, long timer, cross watcher. Everybody is welcome to this little bit unusual tarot reading. Unusual in the sense that I'm not predicting or forecasting. What I'm doing is helping you to manifest what you want to manifest. Every day we have a brand new cosmic key, a frequency that is circulating around you. You can tap in, tap out, your choice. But if you choose to tap in, it will help you to manifest better, more quickly. So we begin, as we always do, with the Hyper Shuffle. I present to you today's Tao Manifesting Tarot spread. Let us begin. Remember, the cosmic key energy helping you to manifest what you want. It is new life. And that's really what you're looking to do. After the last couple of years, you are realizing that A, you're not going to be able to go back to what was normal, and B, you don't want to. Because what was normal wasn't all that good. But how do you begin a new life under these circumstances? There's a conundrum for sure, but that's what you're going after. That's the energy, the frequency key, new life. First of all, you gotta what? Be like the Nine of Pentacles. This gal's very independent. This gal is very motivational. The reason she is because she knows her self-worth. Very important. She's stable, she's secure, she's self-reliant. She has a solid list of values because that's what pentacles are, right? The things that you value. And above and beyond all else, she values herself, not in a selfish way, not in a narcissistic way, but in a balanced way that allows her to be clear on everything else in her life. That's a very powerful juju. If you can get to that point where your list of priorities is very strong, solid, you're in good shape. That's what you're looking to do right now, by the way. You will probably spend a good part of this year putting all those parts and pieces together, kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. In fact, at the beginning of the year, if you looked at your life as a jigsaw puzzle, you thought, well, geez, I'm putting all the parts and pieces together. This thing's coming together. I think I see the picture. I'm not sure, but I think I do. And then the last couple of months came in and all the parts are on the floor again, and you're reassembling. This time differently. And that's what you're on the lookout for. You're looking for the insight. Things are to a point right now where you realize, I was missing the boat. I was trying to make a new life with the old life. I think you've given up on that idea. You realize you have to start from scratch. That jigsaw puzzle has to be put together again piece by piece, but you're up for the challenge. And in fact, here we are looking at the Three of Pentacles. This says cooperation. Now, it may be, cooperating with people around you, work, home, whatever. But very often I feel this Three of Pentacles is a combination, a divine combination of your heart, your mind, and your spirit. And I think for a lot of people that is holding true. Those three elements, key elements in everybody's life, have really been highlighted, and you realize that cooperation begins with self first. So you're going to hang on to what you have learned over the past couple of years. It's not a big long list of things. It's just a few core essentials. You see, he has 4 pentacles, and he ain't going to let them go. That's kind of where you're at too. You know what's important. You know why it's important. And you're not going to let them go. These are your key to freedom, independence, integrity. The values that you are holding on to. Before, you were holding on to other people's values and claiming them as your own. You're not doing that anymore. And in fact, here we have the Knight of Swords. This flash of insight, this flash of information. And really, I think I would call it insight more than anything else. Knights bring stuff. And so the Knight of Swords brings incisiveness, intelligence, acting with certainty. You've been through a lot. Not all of it yet, but you've been through a lot. Enough so that this flash of inspiration, this flash of knowledge, of integrity, is so bright, so strong, you're able to knock over the old. You realize that what you had in the past really never was yours. It was something somebody else laid on you. You accept it, as we all do, right? That's part of our society, right? You grew up as a kid. This was the way it was, so you never questioned. Because of the last couple of years, at least, you've been questioning, to the point where you realize that you have to start from scratch. You have to rebuild, and that means tearing things down. And you're in the mood. Boy, you're in the mood, but you gotta make that choice. Okay, because many of the things that you have become connected to, this is the Lover's card, but in ancient tarot, it was the choice between two things, two people, two ideas that you love, that you're connected to, that you're attached to. And very often, if we are used to them, let's say you grew up since birth with this particular idea, you stay with it. And you think, well, geez, I must like it. Or you convince yourself. At this point, you're understanding, maybe I'm just used to it. Maybe it isn't as good for me as I thought it was, because it was never truly me. And so now you're looking for justice. You're looking for balance. You're looking for the opportunity to say, okay, let me treat me fairly. Okay, that's the point. That's what all of this means. Fairness to you. Reciprocity to you. Very clear, a balance in your life. Something that has maybe never ever been in your life, but you never knew it because you lived by the old rules. So here we have the vice versa card in reverse, meaning this is all going on inside of you. If the card was flipped, it would be something that you would be putting outside for the world to see. That's not the case now. What you're doing is deciding, okay, what's important to me? Why is it important to me? And am I taking it forward into the future, into this new life? The answer is yes. But remember, this new life journey is going to take a little while, because the Pentacles, although being very dependable, are very slow, but sure. And that's more or less your attitude. I'm not going to rush it. I have learned enough over the past couple of years that things can change in a heartbeat, in a twinkle of an eye. So I'm not going to rush to judgment, but I am going to put the parts and pieces of the jigsaw puzzle I call my life together. You can do this. Thumbs up, subscribe, like, folks at YouTube, comments below. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come back tomorrow. We're going to manifest together again. But if you can't do it, no sweat. The next time you and I have a chance to get together, let's take advantage of it. But between now and then, peace and blessings.